Kim Rollness. I'm the wife of Rodney Rollness.
Hi, my name is Sunny Rollness.
My name is Kari.
My name is Irene. And we're Rod Rollness' daughters.
The purpose for our video is we're trying to get out that our father is innocent. He's been sentenced to life plus 40 years in prison for a crime that he didn't commit. And there's absolutely nothing that says he did these crimes.
For the past 7 years, me and my family have been fighting to get my dad home. We've been trying to talk to Innocent Projects, find lawyers who all want excessive amounts of money, so it's very difficult to try and get one.
We had our house raided on February 14th, 2006. We have little brothers, a sister, everything had guns aimed at us at first thing in the morning. Our father was thrown around for no reason. He was not uncooperative. He was thrown around like nothing.
He barely had time to finish putting his clothes on before they threw him down in the snow with just a t-shirt on, jeans, aiming guns at him.
Made all of us go out there. Wouldn't even let us put shoes or socks on, stand in the snow and wait forever until they went and searched our stuff to let us put clothes on, shoes on, socks on.
The things that they said he did is something that we know is impossible for him to even think about, because he would never want to be taken from us and from his granddaughter and his 5 children and his wife.
He's too smart to do something like that anyway. We didn't even own handguns. We didn't have anything like that in our house.
Some of the crimes that they convicted him of, the so-called victim came into court and said that he did not do it. For instance, they said that my dad took this man's bike. The man came into court and said that if I did not want that bike gone, it wouldn't have been gone. It wouldn't have left his hands. Yet they still convicted my dad of it. How was that even legal or sane at all? Like, how do you convict somebody of something that the victim is sitting there saying that he wasn't victimized?
Trial lasted 10 weeks, and there was not a single bit of evidence, no DNA, nothing that even pointed to the fact that my father could have done something like that.
They did find a lot of evidence, but absolutely none of it came back to my father.
But by the end of trial, Michael Walsh's brother came over and apologized to us and said how he knew that this was all.
He said he did not believe that it was my dad.
He knew that it's his brother he's trying to get justice for, and he knew that they didn't get justice. I'm really sorry for the Walsh family, but you haven't gotten justice yet, and hopefully someday you do, but it hasn't happened.
Without my dad, our family has been falling apart, and it's so hard to function without him. We know that he's innocent, and it breaks our hearts every day to know that he has to sit in a cell for the rest of his life for something that he did not commit.
And it has been 7 of my worst years because it's really hard to grow up without him. I need him in my life.
Several lawyers we've spoken with definitely say he has a case to get home. He's looking over the trial transcripts and things. There were so many violations throughout the trial that the attorneys say, you know, it'll just take a little bit of time, but they could get him home. A little bit of time and $150,000 or more, which we're a very modest family, and that's not something that's an option for us. I mean, we're just like most people in America trying to live paycheck to paycheck.
And this man, Michael Walsh, was shot by 2 different people, 2 different guns, and my dad is in prison for the rest of his life for that. I don't understand how that is even possible.
He even went on stand when he testified, or when he had his time to speak, and said that whoever did do this act, he hopes will be punished for it, or justice will be served for it. But he never once said this man did it. He told my aunt that he believed that my dad did not do it. And this is his own brother. I don't get it. There have been many people who have gone into the jailhouse and admitted to the crime, and that was never brought up in court. So many things were not brought up in court, but anything that sounded like it could incriminate my dad was.
Lies and the deceit that put him there should never be able to go on in this country. It's disgusting. It's like a third world country when it comes to the court system.
They made up more lies than you can imagine. Everybody they had testify against my father, the whole 10-week trial, they had 9.5 weeks against my dad, and they were all people that were paid off for their testimonies, and just
in return they got lesser time sentences. They got just all sorts of benefits just to lie and perjure themselves on stand against my dad.
it's just been really horrible without him. Everything's not going as planned. It's not good at all. My mom's like always stressed because my dad isn't home to comfort the children, or help out.
Without Rodney there to ask and get advice and get help, and he was always great at that. It wouldn't matter what you needed, Rodney would help you with it. He's a good man. He doesn't deserve this. He's not a criminal. It's probably his worst trait is that he's too honest.
I have a 4-year-old daughter who absolutely loves and adores my father, and every day all she talks about is bringing Grandpa home. He's so amazing with her, and he is such a smart man. He's taught us more than we could ever learn from anybody else.
My name is Haley, and I want Grandpa to come home. Please, Lord, let him come home. I will let you be my best friend, and I will let Grandpa home.
Every day my mom fights to raise teenagers and work, and she makes sure she goes and sees my dad every weekend, both days, any holiday, any time that she can. She makes sure that we're visiting our father. She is completely exhausted and tired and getting worn out from these kids.
And I really want to see Grandpa really bad, and I want to really come home too. And make sure Grandpa to come home too.
We have 2 boys in Washington State also, and which they do get to talk to their father on the phone, but it's just been difficult to be alone and on your own. And
my name is Ray Roman. My father is Rodney D. Roman. He's been wrongfully incarcerated since early 2006. There were a number of violations and injustices throughout his trial that led to a wrongful conviction. I'm here today asking for any help from anyone who's willing to do so and with the power to do so to help get him either a new trial or his conviction overturned on account of the violations and injustices that were served upon him. Ever since the beginning of his trial, he was railroaded from start to end, and like I said, I've done everything in my power that I can to make this situation better. I've done everything I can to help my family throughout this, and there's no fill in the hole for the boy that has been left in our lives since he's left our lives.
we're not asking for a handout. We're asking for justice, and we're asking for help for our husband. We don't want this for ourselves. We want this for him. He deserves this. He doesn't deserve to be where he's at. He's a good man. He's an excellent father and a wonderful husband. I couldn't ask for any better.
We just really need him home. So if you could please find me our help, find someone to get him home, that would be really great. Thank you.
We need our dad home. My mom needs him. We need him.
His family needs him.
Bad. And we're hoping with this video.
Super bad.
With this video, we're hoping to just get the word out there, and we want everybody to know that he's innocent. And anybody that can please help us prove his innocence. It would be more appreciated than anything.
Please help us get it. Please help us get Grandpa back. Oh!
You would be our hero if you could help us. We would be forever in debt to you if you could help us get our dad home.
Like I said, my name is Kim Rollness. My address is 133 Locust Street, Milton, Pennsylvania, 17847. Rodney's address is Rodney Rollness, inmate number 362-76086, USP Lewisburg, and P.O. Box 1000, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, 17837. Any advice, any donations, any help is greatly appreciated. If you know someone who can help, please pass this on. Send this to them. Thank you so much.